afternoon, my friends. This is Janice Jimenez, your real estate gal, and welcome to another presentation of our Feng Shui for Home in Season 5. Last week, we spoke to Divi Palai, our Feng Shui consultant all the way from UK, and we talk about the yin and yang, the importance of having a water feature, and of course, the use of Feng Shui in choosing or decorating your home. So this week, we're going to continue our conversation. Just to recap, DB Palai is an engineer by profession, but for 5 years now, he's also been consulting as a Feng Shui consultant because he has researched this vast and beautiful theory, and now it really became a science for him. And so he is our guest for today because he has a ton of information for us, and this conversation becomes much more involved and interesting as we go on. DB, why don't you tell us the importance of using feng shui principles in choosing or decorating your home?
Thank you, Janice. A really, really good question. Yes. So one of the things what I observed when I consult my clients, so they have already moved into a new house or their dream home, and they started facing some issues. And that is the time they found a need or necessity to consult a feng shui consultant. So I would say it's probably rather late. So it will be really great if you start consulting any feng shui consultant prior you decide your new home, and that is really going to save you thousands of pounds or thousands of dollars over the long time. And let me explain you why. As I told you before, the feng shui is all about the energy dynamics, the interaction of wind and water, and to improve the overall quality of life by living in harmony with nature. So therefore, the feng shui, the energy of the landscape has very importance while selecting a new house. So for example, as per the form school of feng shui, a very good house which attracts wealth and abundance, that should have some open space in front of the house. That's point number one. Point number two, the house should have tall trees or tall fence or maybe tall houses in the back of the house, in the left of the house or in the right of the house. That's point number two. Point number three, the location of the road in front of the house. That plays very important role. So is your dream home located in a cul-de-sac area? Is your dream home located at the end of road? Is your is your dream home has a T junction in front of you? A T junction, L junction, or Y junction. These are not very good feng shui. And why is it so? Because you can see that the chi energy flows very fast along the road. And if your front door is actually in front of the T junction, then that chi hits the front door or the front facing window with very high speed. And that is very detrimental. Over time, that causes stress for all the occupants in the house. And I have seen from my experience, all the houses which has T junction, L junction, or Y junction in front of the house, most of their occupants, they suffer from long-term health issues. That's one of the very, very sad part. And the second thing what I observed, that they have some obstacle in their life. So some of the career progressions are not as per their aspirations or expectations. So therefore, what I always recommend to all my clients, so please check for T junction, Y junction, and L junction. And if you find so, then please do not buy that particular house. You choose your next best from the list.
Thank you for that information, DB. What about those who already purchased their home and find themselves in these junctions? Is there a way to counteract or cure these bad chi?
Yes, I think as feng shui is there, so there is always some way to kind of protect from the negative chi or the sha chi. So what we usually recommend all those who are actually moved in to plant tall trees in front of the house. So typically you may plant 8, 7, 9, 12 tall trees in front of your house, depending on definitely which direction your house is facing. So the idea here is that if we plant tall trees, then the sha chi, which is coming from the road, is blocked by those tall trees. But the thing what you need to consider, it has to be tall tree. So maybe 3 to 4 meters in height. That's one thing. And the second practical cure, could be put or hang thick curtains in all the front facing windows and the front facing doors. And those curtains will block the shachi or the poison arrows from coming inside the house. So these are the two practical remedies I always share with my clients. Okay, so we need to understand the facing direction of the house. We need to understand the year of build completion of the house. And based on those inputs, so there will be specific energy signature for the house. And that actually gives input what is the exact or unique solution to improve the overall yin-yang qi balance.
Thank you so much for that information, DB. This conversation is becoming more and more interesting as we go on. Next week, we will continue our conversation on how Feng Shui affects our lifestyle, health, and well-being as we use the Feng Shui principles to better our lives and our home. DB's information is on the ribbon right underneath here, so if you guys have any questions for him, you can go on ahead and contact him directly. See you again next week, ladies and gentlemen. This is Janice Jimenez, your real estate gal, wishing you to live life regal. If you're a realtor or seller and you'd like us to feature your home in our show, please give us a call at 1-833-33-REGAL or email us at info@regal.realestate. And remember, we also buy ugly homes.